What's up guys? Doug from Reef here. The new pickup. Before we do that, you know the vibes. Got the test, as you can see. API, yeah I know, I'm poor, but nitrates, 0, nitrites, 0. So we're good to add the fish. And I just picked a couple up. Unfortunately, the one clown that I got died. It looked like he had a small bacterial infection, but you know, sometimes life happens. So let me show you what I got. I got a little cleaner shrimp. I'm gonna float. Toss him in. Get him used to the water. I got a little snail, a little nassarius snail here. Very cool. And then got my first piece of coral. This thing's really coming all together. So I'm gonna put this in to float. Oh, the coral bag floats. Oh, those things. And then you can't really see him in here. I got a replacement clownfish because the guy gave it to me for cheap because he felt bad. It's not as pretty as the other one, but it looked much healthier. So I'm gonna let these guys float for a little bit, and I'll come back when I'm ready to add them into the tank. Cutscene. Alright guys, now it's time to drip acclimate. If you remember last time, same way we did. It's the best way for the fish and everyone involved, so I'm going to set this up. We make it work though. The repro way. If it fits, it ships. Alright, now we're going to take the clownfish out. Pour them into his new home. Last time I didn't pour them up, so I'm going to try a little different method of cutting the bags lower. And then slowly dumping them out. There you go, little guy. See, much smoother transition. Oh yeah. Okay, relax, it's okay. Now I'm gonna add water to our makeshift drip acclimator. All right, since I only have one tube, everything's been floating, so I'm just gonna get them used to it. With inverts, you don't really have to. More than just float them, but I just wanna make sure that they're okay. So I'm just gonna put like half and half, just get them used to my conditions. And the reason you can't do the same bag for inverts and fish is because where the fish store I buy from, they have copper in their water. Copper is highly toxic to inverts. So pour him in. Here. Got a nice little cleaner shrimp. And then we got a little nassarius snail. This guy I'm just gonna pick up. He's upside down. Okay. Just been floating. It's all closed up and it's pretty stressed right now. So I'm gonna put that in this bucket. And then I'm gonna dip the coral in a little bit. What is dipping? Dipping, I'll explain when I dip the coral. Oh, come on, little guy. Shit. That's not good. There's not enough water, so I'm gonna add some tank water. All right, so now I'm gonna be adding the inverts. So I'm gonna first add the little snail. Oh, he didn't even retract. Okay. I'm just gonna plop him right in. Yee! Now he's home. Now I'm gonna add the cleaner shrimp. And do it very gently. It's okay, don't jump out. Huh. I don't want to crush him. It's okay, buddy. Huh. And he's home. Okay. And now I'll look at the nassarius snail already digging. Look at him go. So he's just gonna work the substrate around. The cleaner shrimp's already picking. It's a good sign. Oh, clownfish is meeting his new tank mate. Saying what's up. Perfect. Now I'm gonna dip the coral. So, as per the instructions on the Coral RX, it's 4 capfuls per gallon. So I'm just gonna do 1/4 of a gallon, 1 capful, because I'm only dipping a small little guy. It's 4 cups, right? I think so. Right, gallon, 16 cups. I'm in pharmacy school. Some quick maths. Okay. So we have our 1/4 of a gallon here of tank water. Now let's see. Shake bottle, mix well, using a small power head. And then you just shake the coral and let them sit in. So shaking, shaking, shaking. So 1 capful. Oh, this stuff smells funny. Okay. 1 capful. It smells like cleaning agent. Huh. Smells like Pledge. Yeah, it does smell like Pledge. It smells like lemony. Interesting. So it said mix well, so I'm gonna mix it very well in the salt water. Now I got this because BRS TV did a little show and they talked about the best ones. And they said Coral RX, so I'm gonna dip him. So I'm gonna just give him.
I would sit for like 15 minutes or
Do
so.
it. Shake. And now I'm gonna set a timer for 15 minutes, I believe. keep coral 5 to 7, so I'm gonna 5 to 10, so I'm gonna do 7. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes of the dip. I'm gonna give it one last shake. Now I'm gonna shake it in clean water. Oh, that water was cold. One last fresh rinse. Now I'm gonna dry off the bottom. And I took the rock out just because it's a solo one. And the dip pretty much took all the parasites, and I'll show you everything that was on it. So I'm just gonna try to big dollop of glue. I don't have that much. And just stick it on. Now he's gonna grow and cover this whole rock. And if you want to take a look at what was in the RX dip, you can see a bunch of copepods in it. Not too much stuff, but very interesting. All right, now the glue is probably set. Let's see, should be good enough. I'm gonna add this back in. And lastly, we're gonna add the clownfish. And since it is treated in copper, I'm just gonna get them, drain this water. Dip them. I know, buddy, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. So it looks like it's gonna do it the hard way. All right. Voila. Welcome to your new home, buddy. Probably causing a little stress, so I'm gonna give him a little bit to relax. All right, everyone. So now everything's into the tank. Hopefully the clownfish gets used to his new home. The cleaner shrimp's out there. I'm thinking of naming him Consuela after Family Guy. Ooh, they're beefing a little bit. The nassarius snail is nowhere to be found. That's a good thing. He's just gonna live in the substrate and eat all day. The coral is added. Now I'm hoping that's a good spot for it, and hopefully it opens up. We'll see. Other than that, everything seems to be going well. Oop, they're gonna meet. Snooki and Polly D, hello. Hi there. Oh, a little flirting action maybe? Ooh, hope so. Yeah, all in all, the reef tank is going well. Kinda, besides the death. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I need money for fish.